All right, lovers of freedom, the great land of Biafra, the true great fighters, freedom fighters of Biafra. This is the Inter TV news. This is where you get your legit updates on happenings in Biafra land and beyond. Now, let's go straight to the point. Why is this president now? Why is this Tinibu? Why is this Tinibu failed government traveling to UK? Tell me why Tinibu is traveling to UK now. Just understand this particular message I'm about to broadcast this morning. Just last week, Nnamdi just revealed to the court that he cannot be tried anywhere in Nigeria. The case and the broadcast he made was in UK. It will be a UK court that will determine Nnamdi. So now, this week, Tinibu is traveling to UK on a 2-week break so that he can do all his propaganda and do all his settings so that Nnamdi will keep being on the DSS custody. Because that's their plan. They keep treating the Igbos bad. They keep marching on our head. They keep treating us so bad. What are you traveling for? You just resumed office last year. Just last year. And you're traveling for 2 weeks break. When fuel is 1,002. When the country is turning upside down. When there is a lot of insecurity both in Southeast, both in Northwest, both in North Central, so many kidnappers, so many bandits, so many terrorists in the country, a lot is happening in the country. Nigeria as a country is sinking. Nigeria as a country has failed. Just this Tuesday was Independence Day. Now today, just 3 days, just 2 days before the Independence Day, you as a president, you are going to UK for a 2 weeks break. So there is no other place in the zoo country that you can take your rest or take your 2 weeks break. So my people, when we keep shouting about the progress of Biafra, when we keep talking about the liberation of our people, we need to be liberated from these people. We need to be liberated from these people. What are you traveling for? Look at the kind of big plane this man is using. Look at the $150 billion plane this man is using. He's traveling to UK for a 2 weeks break. Why his people is suffering? Why there is hunger in the land? Look at Southeast now. They have succeeded in bringing so many insecurities in Southeast. They have succeeded because they are benefiting from these insecurities in Southeast. They are really benefiting from these insecurities in Southeast. So I'll be playing a video. Just relax. This broadcast is coming with a legit video that will explain everything to you, why this particular man is traveling. And remember, Nnamdi's court case was just last week. And remember, Nnamdi cannot be tried anywhere in Nigeria. It is only the UK court that has judiciary to try Nnamdi. So that is why they are running to UK. They keep running to UK because UK is the only place they have the power to deal with the Biafrans. But don't worry, watch this video and access it in the comment section. Subscribe as you watch.
Abuja for the United Kingdom to commence a 2-week vacation, eliciting a flurry of reactions. The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, in a statement said the vacation is part of the president's annual leave, adding that the president will use the 2 weeks as a working vacation and a retreat to reflect on his administration's economic reforms. Well, all right, let's take some reactions really quickly. Well, this is from Omoyele Showore. He wrote, Tinibu is set to depart Nigeria today on annual leave. Is there nowhere inside Nigeria to spend an annual leave? How often should a person go on annual leave in a year? Is it not funny that a person who barely works goes to an annual leave? That was quite the tweet, I mean. Then another person wrote, fuel is 1,200 naira per liter. FX is 1,690 to $1. Local rice is 108,000 naira. Inflation is above 50%. Despite different crises, the president believes that traveling to the United Kingdom rather than whispering palms in Badagry is the finest way to enjoy a vacation. We will never get it right. Well, another person there wrote, whether the country is in order, whether things work in the country or not, it does not just concern the president. What matters to the president now is traveling, grooving, and living his life to the fullest. Now, Baba will depart the country for vacation for 2 good weeks while hardship is biting harder in the country. Now, this is a tweet from our producer, Ozzy Okoli. He actually answered that question. Where else can we go? Ozzy said Obudu Cattle Ranch, located in Nigeria, would have been the best location for this vacation. At least it will grow Nigeria's economy with presidency presence. Dr. Abatin, over to you.
Okay, a number of things.
Yes.
I will unpack them very quickly. Number one is that the president of Nigeria is entitled to his leave, either annual or part of it. He can go on leave. He's a human being. But I also think that it's instructive that the president did not go for the United Nations General Assembly. If he had gone for the United Nations General Assembly, we would have been faced with the same situation that we had previously, whereby the president would say, oh, on his way back from Onga, he decided to stop over for a working vacation in London. So I think in this regard, it's managers. They try to manage the...
So you're saying that if he had gone for that other trip, he would have gone to Onga and then another trip again?
He went to France, he went to another place, he went to China, he stopped over in London, it will have become a pattern.
Right.
But I think they've managed it clearly this time around. Number two is that they say it's a working vacation. Now, within the Constitution, under Section 145, if the president is going to be away from work and he will not be able to do his work, he will be required to inform the National Assembly, during which period the vice president will act as president. But they've avoided that by saying it's a working vacation. So the president now in London or Birmingham or Liverpool will say he will still be working as president of Nigeria. So that also has been taken care of. Section 5 gives him the powers to delegate authority as he wishes. Number 3, some people have suggested that he should have gone to Budukatu Ranch or go to Whispering Palms. Well, if you are president of Nigeria, will you go to Budukatu Ranch or go to Whispering Palms or go to Yankari Game Reserve?
Yeah.
If you go to those places, will you collect Esther code? Esther code will not come out of...
the president...
Esther code will not come out of it.
He's speaking. It's an alumnus.
Esther code will not come out, even for the managers that have to attend to the president. But talking seriously, Obudu Cattle Ranch was one of the legacies of Governor Donald Duke, as he then was. At that time, the place was properly managed. Governor Duke also left behind as part of his legacy Tinapa, which was supposed to be, a major attraction in our country, as people of that part of the country used to refer to it when I was there, But go and check Tinapa today. Go and check Obudu Cattle Ranch today. Even animals will not be able to stay at Obudu Cattle Ranch because those legacies have been mismanaged.
Right.
So the people who are mentioning Obudu Cattle Ranch, Yankari Game Reserve, they should know that those things are not as they used to be. Okay. And in any case, the president has the prerogative to go and have his vacation wherever he likes.
All right.
If you like, he can go to Maldives. He can go to any country of the world.
Okay. People are insisting on that idea of working leave. What is a working leave? And then the statement they're saying he's going on a retreat to reflect, to think. Okay, there's a lot to think about. But the president is not the only one that takes this sort of working leave. We also have the Senate. What is the meaning of that 2-month recess? We pay these people for them to take 2 months vacation. Have you been on vacation lately? You haven't.
I have not been.
Can I advocate for you? What recess? 2 months. I mean, what is happening here? We're paying them.
I've not been.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know why he has to go on retreat? So that he will not surrender. You
Oh,
know
no retreat,
no retreat, no surrender. President Tinibu, your plane is very big.
I love the plane too.
And just imagine, maybe one of these days, you just come here, we enter there and say, I don't want to spy inside the plane. Would enjoy you.
No, but seriously.
Real quickly and seriously, we like to copy things from other parts of the world.
Yes.
And say Nigeria leader, we should be a world leader. When have you heard the American president go to UK for holiday? When have you heard the Chinese PM or the Chinese president go to the UK for holiday? The Pope has a holiday home. I think it's called Castelio Gandolfo or something. When have you heard other world leaders? When have you heard, apart from, yes, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson goes to do, and their president goes to do their holidays abroad. But other major countries, you hear them. And it is also a boost to the tourism. I cited something earlier and I talked about Tafawa Balewa. Some people are saying, oh, Tafawa Balewa too high and all that. But I will never forget the picture of when the foreign journalist was looking for Tafawa Balewa and he was on holidays and he was seen eating sugarcane in his village with his son. That picture is still there at Memorial. All we are just saying is, we can, those Obudukachu they were saying is not in good condition. We can make them in good condition and also have something like a presidential resort.
Yeah.
You know, where he can come, think, and do a retreat and all. That's supposed to be the
retreat.
idea.
That's
in fact, those places were built to spec in such a way that those people were presidential. But what happened to them? Secondly, I think the spate of too much holidays by the president, at the time the country is suffering, the country is faced by a war of hunger and all of that. Even when the president is serving, we hardly see him in a lot of public functions. And going, that was what Showore was making that point. Most of the duties are mostly delegated to the vice president. We only see him on special occasions. And quick to go on holiday. The last time, that's how he told us he was going to London, and we saw him coming out of Lingo Ward of St. Elizabeth Hospital.
We took the story here.
And we took the story here. So he should do more to be able